Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another squad builder where today we have got the best 100k Serie team. So if you do want to see more squad builders, as always, make sure you do drop a thumbs up on the video. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you are enjoying the new layout of the squad builders. But let's go into today's squad builder with the goalkeeper. That is going to be Jose Reina if the game starts slow. Jose Reina is keeper. Really solid goalkeeper this year. Every time I come up against Reina, he does seem to make a lot of good saves. You know, I normally say the keeper doesn't make too much difference, but on this occasion, Reina is the one we're going to go for. Florenzi at right back for me, one of my favourite right backs this year. I've used that informed Florenzi for about 300 games, and I really like Florenzi. He's a really reliable right back. The two centre backs we've got are Miranda and Manolas. I've got this untradeable Manolas, I'm lucky to have that, but two really fantastic centre backs. Manolas especially is a really good favourite of mine. Miranda's a decent centre back as well, you know, good pace and defending. His physical's okay, not great, but Manolas, his pace, defending and physical is amazing. Passing's a little bit lower than what I'd like, but he's an amazing player. The best left back in the game, Alexandro. Everybody knows that Alexandro is the best left back in the game. You know, his work rates, his general card. He's just a really reliable, solid player, and he just plays amazing all the time. He never has a bad game. Our CDM is going to be Sami Khedira. For me, I really do like Khedira. The only thing I don't like about Khedira, he's got really poor stamina. I think his stamina is only like 71, so you make sure you have a substitute on the bench, because Khedira probably won't last the whole game at a high level, especially if it goes extra time. Right mid, we have got Cuadrado. Again, I went for Cuadrado. You could go for Berardi here. A lot of people do like Berardi as the right mid or the right winger, and I can see why. He's got a phenomenal card. I just like Cuadrado. For me, he just seems to have a little bit more of an electric burst of pace. At Cam, we've got Pjanic. Has a similar problem to Khedira. Has really poor stamina, so maybe having a substitute for Pjanic and Khedira will be ideal. But Pjanic, real favourite of mine this year. When I come to build cheap squads, Pjanic is a guy that I really do like to lean on. Perisic at left mid, I decided to go for instead of like the usual Mertens or Insigne. Perisic has got an amazing card, and with his kind of card and his build and his skill moves and his work rates and that, he's very much similar to Ronaldo, you know. So he plays fantastic. And then up front, we've got the two amazing Serie strikers. We've got Alejandro Gomez and we've got Gonzalo Higuain. I've got the 86 Gomez in my team, so I've got to take that out quickly. But we've got the Alejandro Gomez. I love Gomez in this game. I use him all the time in my squad builders, and he performs every time I use him. He's a phenomenal striker. He's one of my favourite top 5 strikers this year. Even though he's not somebody you think he's going to be good, he just always plays amazing, and he's surprisingly quite strong as well. When I try and shield the ball and hold the ball up, he does a really good job. And then Higuain with his finishing is always reliable. You know, he's always going to get you a goal when you need it. But let's go into the gameplay and see how the team played. So guys, as we go into the gameplay, you can see that we come up against a beast team in the very first game. Who says these online single games are hard, are easy? They're really not. You know, you come up against some amazing teams. But Reina straight away comes out, smothers Ronaldo, smothers a really good chance, and this team was really good. You know, I really did enjoy this team. It was a really fun team to use. I really did enjoy using it. It was a very good goal scoring team. Not quite as good as the last one that I used, the Bundesliga one that I used, but you can see we did have 5 wins, and it was a decent team to use. A little bit stronger defensively than the last team we did build, but you know. Up front, as always, it was really strong. You know, I really fancy myself as a good attacker, so I feel like I'll always score at least 2 or 3 goals in most games against most people, and that was no different today. But the defense is one thing that I normally struggle with, but today it was really strong. You know, the defenders were really strong. Starting off with the keeper, Reina was a really reliable keeper. As he did exactly what I wanted. And you know, when he had to make saves, as you've seen with the first clip, you know, he made the saves when he needed to. Florenzi could have been on this sidebar. You can see it on the right hand side. Florenzi really could have been here. We've got Pjanic, Sandro and Alejandro Gomez, but Florenzi really could have been there. You know, he was just as good as Alexandro. The only difference was that Florenzi didn't score or assist, which you could say is a good thing, because it means he's not getting forward, he's not getting out of position. But you know, Alexandro he's just different level. He really is. You know, you can see Florenzi in that first game though, coming up against Ronaldo, doing a really good job. But you know, Alexandro, you just can't not have him in. He was just absolutely amazing. Manolas was amazing as well, so reliable. reliable, one of my favourite centre-backs this year. He's very much like Socrates in the Bundesliga. I don't think he gets enough credit, because for his card to have 80 plus pace and then have 85 defending and like 82 physical is an amazing card. And if you got a team of the season card, it would be absolutely brilliant, as Perisic wins a penalty there and absolutely smashes this in the back corner. Miranda was decent as well. Didn't notice Miranda as much as Manolas. He seemed to dominate the defence. Khedira was decent as well. You know, he did exactly what I thought he would do. He was effective for about 60-65 minutes, and then him running out of stamina, he kind of just disappeared in the game, which is exactly what I thought was going to happen. So that's why I urge you to get a spare player for him to bring him off. Perisic was decent as well. Perisic was more in it than Cuadrado. Maybe I should have gone with Berardi, because Cuadrado didn't really get in the game at all. There wasn't really much that Cuadrado did in the whole squad builder that was kind of great. You know, I didn't really notice him too much. And Perisic was definitely more noticeable there. You see Perisic getting back there and defending. But the top three players, Alejandro Gomez was absolutely amazing. You see his stats, he was phenomenal. I really do love this guy. He's so good. I hope he gets Team of the Season card, because I'd love to try it out, because he's one of my favourite strikers in this game. I think pairing him up with Dybala would be something I'd be really interested in. You've seen everything he puts away, he just finishes everything. Pjanic was so good as well. You know, you see the amount of assists Pjanic got. He did exactly what you want a cam to do. You know, you want a cam to be there to get assists, and he was. You know, after about 70-75 minutes, his lack of stamina as well really did affect his game, but when he was in the game and when he was playing, he was absolutely amazing. This is a really good team for 100k, one of the best I've used for sure. You know, it was really solid from back to front. But this is gonna be it for the gameplay. Let's go into the live section of the video. So guys, there was the team, and it was amazing, as always, as I say that all the time, but you know, it was a really solid 100k team from back to front. As I said, it was really good. You know, defense, for once, there's a couple of, like, normally when I do squads, there's a few errors that obviously I don't show you that a team makes, and this team didn't make any errors in defense. You know, Florenzi in the first game was up against Ronaldo and he did amazing. Alexandro did well every single game. Manolas was amazing. Reina did well when he needed to. Miranda was also pretty solid as well. I didn't really mention Miranda too much. He didn't have anything memorable to remember him. Khedira was decent. Again, as I say, stamina was a little bit of a problem, but the team in general, and Alejandro Gomez was phenomenal. He just seemed to be right place, right time, every time, and finish everything. It was absolutely amazing. And so was Higuain as well. You know, really solid finisher, as you expect from somebody who's 88 rated. But that is it for today's squad builder, guys. So if you want to see more, as always, make sure you leave a like, make sure you do subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And that's all today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.